Here are the 6 new worlds coming in Chapter 2. Alright, so world number 1 is Feline Invasion, and one of my literal favorite things is in the first 5 seconds of these clips. These things are called Neckbreakers. It's just like those little, like, bird scooters or any other brand, but the like electric scooters. They're called Neckbreakers, and apparently that's a part of a quest system. But this world is dope. It's like a city theme. It reminds me of the tutorial world. I think it looks sick. You can see harpooners and civilians in the top left of the quests. One of my favorite things, and Gavs Tomo pointed this out as well, a lot of these worlds are more spacious. They have like open layouts as opposed to those narrow corridors. Like as you can see, as we're walking up here, you have this like whole open city plot. So the vibe is sick. I love it. The retro city feel, this little mini boss, the Kayudo looking thing with its jumping, shooting at like this whole town city thing is sick. I'm a big fan of the first world. It might honestly be my favorite world of all the new ones. The next map you unlock and we're going to be looking at is Ceremonial Square, and you're going to see a lot of similar mobs, familiar mobs we've seen. You see some Scorchers, you see some Spear Jumpers, but we also see some brand new ones like the Shamans here we'll see in just a bit. But this one is probably one of the more familiar looking maps of all of the new ones, but in the background you will see some new gameplay from the new weapons and gadgets as well. In all of these clips you're gonna see new weapons, new gadgets, more gameplay of that. The Singularity looks freaking fire, and I can't wait to get my hands on that. But as you can see, this is kind of more of like a sandy, darker, yeah, you know, it looks similar to some of the other corrupted maps we've seen so far. I want to skip ahead. Hold on, we'll see a shaman in just a second. Yeah, here we go, running up to the new mob, the shaman. Dude, this thing looks actually sick. I'm a big fan, and it pops that ability and heals itself. So imagine if you had a big crowd of those things, could get a little hairy, but I'm a big fan of new mobs, new mechanics. But let's hop into the next world. Alright, hopping into the next world you unlock, it is Castle Undercroft, and I know I said the first world might be my favorite because of the map and the aesthetic, but this one is also a close second because of the mobs you can see we're fighting, the beans. These things are sick. Way to pay tribute to the beans. But they have this hilarious mechanic when you're fighting them. They like, oh look, they dive and they just dash to some like random place. I don't even know where they go. Also, you can see a new mob there. It's called a grub wagon. Like that thing, that's amazing. But again, a huge open layouts, different map varieties. I'm a big fan of that. Castle-y, dark theme. This is a sick map, and the bean mobs have a special place in my heart. Those things are absolutely sick. I love that. The next world you unlock is Sanctum Garden. This one also looks sick. I'm a big fan, kind of that temple-y, cracked floor type of vibe. This one is in the nighttime aesthetic. For those of you that are not a fan of protecting the hefty spirits, good news, you don't have to do that anymore. You just have to protect the gardeners and groundkeepers. So same thing, just different names. But nah, we have the snouters as well, and then I think something called the frost stompers. But I am a big fan of these like random sprout arm overgrowth things in this world. Like as you can see, there are certain areas that they really clump up, and it becomes this absolute chaos. And then the frost stompers and everything, but like this world definitely seems chaotic, and I am all about it. Like nice job, MoCo. The next map you unlock is Royal Quarters, and I'm a big fan of how open this map feels. I know I've said it several times with these new maps and how open the layout is, but these big rooms really just make the open world farming feel like mini boss dungeon crawling fights. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels new, it feels refreshing, it feels really nice. The open layout is sick. The design of these is also like the castle-y. Like also look at this new, what is this called, a Duke? Yeah, the Duke bug thing. Killer, dope, I love it. This like big table open room concept, amazing. Like I love, yeah, this one's sick. I'm sitting back, I'm having too much fun enjoying like the boss fights, man. I'm just watching whoever filmed this, the sneak peeks account play. Like I'm big time vibing. This world is big fun. It looks almost like when you get close to the edges, it's like a floating island based on like how much fog there is, but I don't think that's intended, but that's what it kind of looks like, and I like it. I'm gonna be so honest, an overcharged grub wagon is exclusively the insult I'm gonna call people from now on. The next new map is Frost Paw Doc, and here we are back with some goofy names. We have slicers and skitters as part of the new mobs we're farming, but these little crab cats are like, I love the new mobs, man. Like, honestly, like, listen, I'm open, I'm in the MoCo Discord, I'm active in the community. I see the game is getting a lot of hate for a lack of new content, but all that aside right now, what they have added, I'm a big fan of. These like new mini bosses, the new mobs that are coming to the game, the new maps feel new. Like, it doesn't just feel like the old maps and reskinned, like they feel like new maps, and I really appreciate that. But you can see a lot of new quests. Of course, every world is gonna have a bajillion quests to complete. Skitters, fishermen, skitters, harpooners. Like, you're gonna be busy, and it obviously, as you can see, the further you get in these worlds, the more mini bosses, the more chaos. Like this is wild. Like, look at all of that dashing. That's insane. And some of the abilities, yeah, like I am so freaking stoked to grind this season. And before we end, here is a quick scroll through of all of the new rifts coming to the game. And again, here are all of the new dojos coming to the game in Chapter 2. Well, MoCo enthusiasts, that is all of the new worlds and a ton of new clips of all of the new weapons, gadgets, passives, and the healing ride. I hope you enjoyed this video and the sneak peeks. I hope you're excited about the new updates. Drop any comments of any questions, concerns, thoughts, anything you want to say about the new update, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.